Okay, dangerous craps. Dice game. Crap hacking strategies. Cutting the heads off the trolls. TK dangerous arm. If we need to be. Not this video. We're not TKing this time. But hey, just want to give a holler to everybody. Hey, how you doing, everyone? Hopefully everyone's doing pretty good. I just want to say, how much I just love, the comments from our viewers, man. Oh my gosh, we got a truck driver out of Indiana. I think it's OC. Out of Indiana, truck driver. Man, cool as a fan, man. He's banging him. He's got, not sure on his dice control, but I know that his betting game is nice. He's got some very good, interesting bets, and he was commenting on one of our videos about, hey, you got to hit him and quit him. That's right. You know what I mean? And he was talking about one of his things he does. Either he'll go three out, like 3 numbers and out, or 5 total and out. And I was like, huh. So in case to allow for junk in there, that kind of thing. I'm trying to tell you. You guys will read some of them comments. Start checking them out a little bit, man. Let's keep pumped up, guys. Let's keep it up. I mean, I really appreciate it, because he went on and was talking to another one of our viewers, one of our awesome viewers, and I want to say it was DEOs maybe, but or it's a rivalry, not sure, but sorry. But he gave out another betting strategy. What he does, and it was iron cross type. Pretty gnarly, man. Pretty gnarly. So he knows what he's doing, man. So hey, big shout out to my truck driver out there in Indiana, OC. I think it's OC. Hey, you're doing it. I know you're doing it. That's nice. I like that. I'll be working with some of that action, because I'm always interested in finding other ways to because I can roll the dice, and I have certain betting strategies that complement my rolling. But some of the things you're talking about, I like that betting strategy you were saying with the iron cross, and it's always good to rehear about from someone else. When he was talking about rolling 3 and out numbers, like he rolls 3 numbers, he's out, which is good, guys. That's good. That's good. You roll 3 numbers and you get out, or you roll 5 total and you out. Yeah, that's good. That's going to help you to win consistently overall. And he mentioned that, it's not going to, like be the big $1,000 winner or whatever, but that doesn't matter. See, what matters to me is being a winner, because a couple things happen. You win those little ones, those little bursts, you get those wins on. It puts money in your pocket. You start, capitalizing. Your chips grow. The next thing you know, you're using the casino's money. But you know what also happens? When you win like that and you keep winning, you get confidence, daddy. And that's what happens. You gain a big confidence with this game here. That's what you're going to need. Because you're going to need confidence too. You know what I mean? Because this game could, could maybe, it does. It gets in people's heads. That's why the confidence comes in. That's why those low ones, you got to make sure the ice is thick first. Thick enough to walk across it. You know what I mean? Of course, I don't walk across the ice myself, but I'm just putting it out there. That kind of thing. But hey, to our truck driver, OC, hey, man, you got it. Awesome. Love it. Oh, 1, 5. So, I've just been stewing on it, man, Got a lot of respect for our viewers, man. We're getting some new commenters coming out of nowhere. I like it. I really appreciate that, because I never claim to know everything, but I do claim to be able to be gnarly on these dice. You know what I mean? So whatever with that. But there's a lot to this game, man. There's a lot of aspects to this game. That's why there's so many videos coming out. We're near 400. Google's hating on us, though, but, whatever with that. We're still going to get the message out, though, guys, to each other. That's what I'm all about. I appreciate that, though, guys. Appreciate that. if you guys have something that's working for you, betting strategies and things like that, shit. I'm not too big to, go out there and try it. Give it a shot. Might work for me too. I mean, you know what I mean? Shoot, whatever with that. I mean, I'm here. I'm just like you guys. I'm just the one putting the videos out, but I want to make money just like everyone else. That's what I'm all about. Shit. You know what I mean? I don't claim to, I said I'm not a rocket scientist and this high level mathematician shit, but I can roll the dice and get that money from the casino. And if there's something out there, like I said, I don't know everything. I know enough, plenty enough to to get her done. You know what I mean? And that's what it's all about, is to get her done. Screw the fluff. Just get her done. Get the hell out of there. I'm not going to sit around a long time. But you guys have ideas as well. And so I want to hear those. Shoot, so I'll be implementing them as well, hell. I think that's fantastic, man. 5, 3, 8. On a stack. Sit down, stack. Super grip. Sit down, stack. So, yeah, But I get excited, though, man. So, you haven't seen Bone Thrower in a little bit. Just want to say, hey, the Bone Thrower. I know he's out there in the shadows killing them. Good to, I know he's out there doing it. Just want to holler at him. Got Rost out there. He's starting to put him out there a little bit. Good to see it. The one video was a little bit dark, though. The only thing is, maybe I missed the one with the better lighting. But, it's like we get the lighting just a little bit, so I can see a little bit. I mean, not to be one of those people, hey, I'm just saying, so I can see a little bit, maybe get a little bit of 6. Oh. Is that Cadillac Point? I guess I was. Maybe, because I'm, you guys are going to be putting videos out. I mean, I'm, certainly not a hater. I mean, to me, it's like one of our viewers said, this is like an army. It's like, we've gotten strong, really strong. Well, we've been strong. Just Google's been trying to hate on us, but we've been strong. Because we've got some strong people that are moving the dice over here. I've heard from a couple people lately, but it's okay. We know you're out there doing it. Yeah, there's some good ideas out there, man. But see, this video I wanted to say was really about when to change your or what to do. If you're slumping. Because earlier today I was, rolling and I was using the stack grip. It wasn't happy times for me. And so, I'm not happy when my grips aren't rolling right. Or when a grip's not rolling right. But, naturally, I've got a lot of them, so, I can go, to them. Now, this isn't something I would do at the casino. It's something I'll do at the house. I'll find out, initially for the day what my grip is for the day, but it was upsetting because I went to work today, part-time, and I didn't have my grip set for the day. So I had to come home and get that set. See, I like to know what grip I'm going to run with for the day. I didn't have that before I left, so I was like stewing on that all day, and I forgot my damn dice at the crib, man, so I didn't have any dice to, sit there and do anything with, while I'm sitting there, just in the vehicle, whatnot. Because I always carry a pair of dice with me, guys, and if you guys are new out there, you new controllers, or older controllers, carry them dice with you. That's something that I've been doing, since I started with the dice, as far as like, got serious about really controlling it. So, if I didn't have a way to, I was going with today, and I was using the stack grip earlier before work, it was going horrible. So, I was stewing on that at work. Oh man, I can't believe this is baloney, man. So when I get back, I'm like, I'll go ahead and try it. It's I can go to a casino right now and make money with it. It's not that. It's just, it's not performing the way I like it to perform. It's underperforming. You know, it's not throwing the averages of like 13 to 15. It's throwing more averages of like 8 to 10 range. So, you know, which is plenty to make money. But, you know, I was like, all right, screw that. I was getting pissed. So, you know, when you're slumping on the grip, what do? This is why I suggest multiple grips. You switch your grip. Just switch your grip, guys. That's all I did. I switched my grip. And, you know, you're seeing how it's going right here today. On this one. That's third 6 in a row. 5-1. Hate to even see that, but you know what I mean? That's a red, white, and blue right there. 6. Yeah, so we started with a 5, a hard way set into the toilet bowl, mixing bowl, and we finally, you know, doubled. There it goes. We doubled, and out. You know, we doubled, so we were like, better switch the dice set. So now, switch the dice set up, you know, because we double pitched. I think it was a 5 deuce. You know what I mean? It was even kind of a chunky little throw. So I went with it though. I was like, whatever, and it was still 15. You know, no problem. You know, which is in the range of this throw. This throw, it's like 13 to. Oh man, it's like 13 to 17 range. You know what I mean? It depends. At 13, 18, it just, you know. Anyway, came out with a 15, so that was positive, and I probably could have went with that set again, but that was plenty to make money. You know, I don't know what we did here, but you know, I think we're a little bit under that. But you know, you know, like for instance, let's see what we did here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So just 13. That's all. Yeah, just a little 13 bagger, just a little thing. But 3 points though. 3 points, triple on the 5, 5 6s, double on the 8, 0 4s or 10s. You know, so I mean, you know, you're looking at 13 rolls, almost half the rolls. 5 of those rolls are one number. So, you know, those are the things I kind of look at. So I won't get upset when something like that happens, and that's within the average as well. So, you know, we're not going to, you know, beat ourselves up too much with that. You know, right before this, we threw a 15, you know, threw a 13. I don't think I had another one in there. There might have been another one in there. Went up to like 20 or something. But, you know, just pretty much throwing average. But the, you know, it isn't always the spectacular shit. I mean, although the 3 in a row on the 6 is nice. You know, I mean, we threw a couple back-to-backers and, you know, a couple Cadillacers on that, you know. That 6 we actually did a Cadillac. You know, we had a Cadillac on that one. Then we threw a triple on that. So that was actually pretty fantastic. But, you know, you have to understand how to analyze your rolls and, you know, as far as like looking at them and not beating yourself up, you know, within your sessions. Because, you know, we want to throw more than that, but we're talking whatever. It's no big deal. But, you know, everything was right in the heart, you know. Everything was in the heart. You know, it was all numbers except for the 1 3 that we threw for some reason. You know, we wanted to use a stack grip, like I said, but it was underperforming. It's only going like 8 to 10s today, so I was getting pissed, and, you know, I had to deal with that all at work today. I was like, whatever. So, you know, when you're sitting there and you have multiple grips, if you took my advice, I hope you did. I know some people are reluctant. It's okay. You know, I strongly feel that way, that, you know, when you're rolling funky, you know, you can switch your grips and you know, be off to the races. Because, you know, that grip was actually, you know, okay. I just, you know what I mean? It's just like half performing what it really should. You know, an 8 to 10's really, you know, you can work with that. I mean, let's face it. You can definitely work with it, especially when you hit 3 in a rows and 4 in a rows and Cadillac points, whatever. You know, so you know, you have to be able to take into consideration, you know, the variables. You know, what's really going on. You know, because if you roll a 10, say if you roll a 10 roll, right? Or say if you roll a 6 roll. You roll a 6 roll, right? Well, you work the come out, then you triple. You know what I mean? You triple on whatever you threw. You know, you triple it. You know, you do a come out, and your come out's a 5. and your next one's a 4, then, you know, you lay down another 2 5s, you know, back-to-backers like that, you know. Or you go 5, 6, and then 5 like that, you know, little Dutch move on it, you know, a little boom, boom type thing, you know, a little double Dutch on them, you know, back and forth type. That's still a good roll, man, because you're looking at, you know, half your rolls are at one number. That is a key factor right there. That is a key factor. If, you know, I'm just trying to get some people to understand out there so they don't beat themselves up. Because I know some people are out there and they beat themselves up over, you know, certain roles that they might have, and then they're not really giving themselves the proper credit that you should. Because, see, you got to give yourself the proper credit, but also be like your worst critic. You have to. Because, you know, unless you have someone critiquing, you know, your throw and, you know, analyzing it other than you, and that kind of thing, letting you know what's going on. You know, you have to be the one to tell yourself, hey, you know, I'm doing good, blah, 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 this and that, picking yourself up. This might sound a little sappy to some people, but I'm just keeping it real and still with you, man. You know, real is taking the shit every day, excuse my mouth, but what we want to be, you know what I mean? You want to be having movements every day. I mean, you know, let's face it. You know what I mean? Or you can say real as flies on chicks. That's, you know what I mean? That's the way it works. And so, you know, don't beat yourself up. Don't beat yourself up, and understand the roles that you're having. If you might be throwing under your average like I had been with the stack grip earlier today, you know, I just got away from it. Although it's plenty to make money. I mean, I was doubling and tripling, all that kind of stuff, but it was just short rolls out of nowhere. It's like, whatever with that. You know, whatever. It's whatever. Come on, whatever with that. So I just switched off, used this little thing, and this isn't even, you know, it's just a little 13, but it ain't shit. It's nothing spectacular. But, you know, you're not always going to have spectacular. That's why, you know, I show you this, because this is the real shit. You know what I mean? It's real. I mean, whatever, man. You know, whatever. But know your role, and know not to beat yourself up, like I said. No, not to, I can't stress that enough. Short intervals, don't beat yourself up. And like I said, meaning of this video is, you know, if you are struggling, as I wasn't struggling, it's just, I was like, you know, I'm hard on myself, so, you know, to me, I was struggling. I was pissed. You know, I mean, I had to sit there and stew on that today. So, you know, which when I do that, then later on I have a harder time getting off the table, because I just become a madman. I got to lay down the time. You know, I mean, I got to put the time down like a crazy person. That's just the way I am, though, because I like to keep my throws right, just every day. You know what I mean? Something's going to be tuned in. You know, I'm going to be locked into something each day, each and every day. And that might be difficult for some to understand, but like I said, every day is a consistent day for me. And I do jump grips. Most of the time I'll try to stick with the same grip, but, you know, if it starts, you know, floundering, well, I've got all kinds of other grips. I'm like, well, fuck it. You know, excuse my mouth, but I'll go something else. You know, and I'll work something else. And, you know, I have all my grips. Because I just have a philosophy that, you know, I think that, and it'll be up to you to, you know, figure out, you know, which will work for you. That's why I said for the beginner, you will probably want to have like 3, you know, because it'll make it easier to figure it out. You know, for advanced players, advanced controllers, you might want to have a whole toolkit. Like I've got a whole toolkit, you know, and it's not like I have to go through the whole array of them. It's not like that at all. It's just, it's finding the right, it's like each day, let's just put it this way. It's like having a lock that rotates each day, you know, and you're trying to have a key that's, you know, fitting in that, you know, you're trying to get in that lock each and every day, and to get in that lock, to fit that key in that lock is to be consistent. Okay, that's what I'm saying. So I've got multiple ways of throwing that helps me to be consistent. In case if I, you know, so let's just say like the stack grip was the only grip I had and it wasn't working. Well, that means I'm going to be floundering, you know what I mean? That means I'm going to be like, you know, and I don't want that, you know. I'd rather, you know, because that's going to play on your mental as well. You know, then you're going to start trying to go too hard, put too much time in when you need to relax, eat, watch a show, something funny, whatever, get away, get out the house, go lift, exercise, do something. You know what I mean? Just something different other than rolling and forget about it. Then come back. You keep coming back and that grip is sucking, it's going to suck when you don't have another way to throw the dice. That's all you have, so that means your day's shit. Now, if you have another two options, well, you can get into one of those other two options, and if you, like I said, if you're a new person, or even middle level, advanced, 3 different ways to throw the dice is plenty, really. I'm just a madman. And, because if you have three of them, let's do it like this. You know how I do it. We'll go red, white, and blue, right? If you have 3 different grips, right? Let's do this. Stack grip's not working. Whoop, alright. That's eliminated. We got 2 more. Well, I went to the super grip, claw. Well, claw's working. That's plenty to make money. Although the stack grip was plenty to make money. This is really plenty to make. Because we had odds. We had 3 points, 13 rolls, 5 on the 6, triple on the 5. That's lovely. That's lovely. We're going to accept that all day long. All day long. We're accepting that all day long. Okay? We're not going to be a bit of upset about that. We're going to know that that's definitely the grip we're going to go with. Okay? When we're doing stuff like that. I'm just telling you. It's just the way I do it. It's just the way I do it, guys. Maybe this will help some people out there, but that's why I say that use multiple grips, because I'm telling you, I'm helping you out. So when you get down the road, you'll be like, oh wow, that crazy SOB was right. Holy moly, yeah, man. I'm trying to tell you something. Man. I really am. There's nothing wrong with having multiple tools, man. For carving up a kill. The casino's the kill, and you got to carve them up, man. The craps table. It's a dice game. You'll need multiple tools in your bag. Think of it as tools. Think of grips as tools. These are weapons. These are weapons for you. That's why you will need 3 of them. You will need three weapons for battle, minimum. Because if one's not working, don't let it ruin your day. No sweat. Because trust me, I've been there, right? 6 hours on the table because I was pissed running one fucking grip. I was that pissed, man. One grip. Trying to get that bitch to work. Trying to do little tweaks and think I'd have it. The next thing you know, it falls apart. Well, screw that shit. You know what I mean? Because, see, I understand what that is now. You got to get away from that and let your mind chew on that. Your subconscious chew on that. You go to another grip. Now all of a sudden, it's hard to even 7 out. Well. And then you still have one you didn't even go to. You're like, it's just there. It ain't even... You just moved on to the next one. You're like, screw it. And this one's bang, and then you get the dice again, it's bang, and it's just banging. So, and that's how we find what we're going to use for the day, guys. That's what I do. That's what I do. You won't have to go through a whole array, of them to find the correct key for the door for the day to let you in for the consistency. See what I mean? Because there are a lot of different factors when it comes to this dice control game. You're talking about being consistent. Your hand's going to have to be consistent. If you're hammering shit each day and construction work, that's going to be tough as shit for you to have a consistent roll with that, and a nice average. You keep that average, with only one way to roll dice. So you are definitely going to need multiple ways to roll the dice. That's why I like that way with Bone Throw when he showed us that this one here, man. I'm telling you, I just didn't get a chance to pull it out today, but I'll rotate through the week though, and that also keeps me fresh for that dice, and dice for that way of throwing the dice. And also what it does is when you are throwing multiple different ways like that, that allows your subconscious to lock in that throw even stronger. Because, see, you're not throwing burnout shit. You're throwing good shit. And and then you're like moving on because you're like, okay, well, I'm having it's a little flattened today, so I'm gonna move on to something else. Well, once you come back to that, it's like you're almost fresh again. You're like, oh my God, I'm just telling you what it is when you throw multiple ways, right? Bone thrower, you know what I'm talking about out there. Oh yes. Well, he showed us this one, and that's, and I believe he did like that, like the pendulum back, and so me, I go straight back, like that, slide. But see, you can use that one. See what I mean? You can, like if your hands, see, the reason I like that one is because my hands, from all the action they've gotten over the years and things, I have to fight it. I have to fight my hands, I have to fight my hands, inflammation and stuff. So, that's another reason why I have multiple grips, so that way I can give, that particular angle, whichever way I'm gripping the dice that day, a break. Because sometimes it just takes that little angle, a little break. Your mind takes a break. You come back to it the next day or two, you're like, damn, and it's super strong. See, so, like I said, Bone Thrower showed us this throw, very easy on the hand for construction workers, like I'm saying. You can throw that, whatever, man, whatever. I'm just telling you, have multiple throws. Have multiple throws, guys, okay? Hey, try it out. Try it out. That's why I wanted to get this video across is, hey, the stack was shabby today, so we're giving the thumb a break, but, when I bring it back, what I'm working on is the stacked, and it's ultra spinner. See how those things are like that, instead of like that. I normally start off like that, but see, watch, see how they're cocked? So they're super cocked, so it's going to really give it major spin. Major spin. I mean, big time spin. So I'm just putting it out there. You guys might find some work in it, some love in it, and it seems like it makes them stick better. More spin. More spin's actually okay with this throw. So, hey, but I'm just putting it out there, guys. It's getting a little long, but I just wanted to tell you that that's what happened to me today. It's a real story. And then, that way you can know that, hey, that's, while I was throwing different grip. Because I wanted to throw the stack, but it was shitty. So I just moved on. And the first grip I tried after that, I was like, shoot, because it's easy on my hands. That's easy on my hands. And I had enough hand left, like it's cramping up now right in here. But, so I wouldn't be able to keep throwing this claw like that, because that claw, works that. See how that all gets like that? See, you claw it, see how that right there, that muscle right there, that meat in there, see, when you're throwing that claw like that, and that's what we did. We were throwing the claw, getting it like that, some of them were landing top stack, like that kind of thing. That's an easier grip to get into than the, because some grips are difficult, and I know the new dice controller mine understand that. And again, guys, I apologize for this so long, but just good information, because it's going to help somebody out there, and that's what we're all about. Mind your grips. Don't be afraid to change your grip for the day. Make sure you walk away first. Walk away, give it a break. Come back, try the new one, whatever, or run the new one, but run it. If you're throwing shitty with one, and then you find, you go to the next, you're like, oh, okay, that's positive. Give yourself a break immediately. After you throw like one round with that or whatever, give yourself a break with that new throw. Just a break period. That way you absorb that. Then come back and go right back to that throw. Do craps gold and all that. And that should be your throw for the day, guys. Okay? That's how I actually find my throw for the day. Multiple throws. For some of you who are wondering, what throw do you do for the day? Because blah, 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 blah. When one's faltering. Because some might think that you want to stick with one throw, and I don't think that. If you had one throw, like I said, then your day could be shitty. Because you only have that one throw, and then you're going to beat yourself up, your head against a brick wall, against a brick wall, against a brick wall. And I can't shoot this horse enough, guys. Because I'm telling you, I wish I had someone to tell me that. Because I was locked into and boxed in to Dominator's one grip theory and mastering that grip. So, and then also, don't think that it isn't the position that you're in as well. You might need to move positions. You know, move things around, man. It's okay. It's going to keep you fresh, guys. It's going to keep you fresh. It's going to keep you fresh. But I wanted to re-stress this. I think it was the third time saying the point of this video was to stress the importance of, if you're slumping, change your grip for that day, man. Change that grip. Change your grip for the day, and potentially change your position on the table. You're practicing. Try those things out, guys. Let me know how it works for you. Okay? Let me know how it works for you. Always get those things dialed in before you go to the casino. Always dial those things in before you go in the casino. This is what you want to do at home. The first thing of the day, I always throw, and then I find out what's going to be my role for the day. I'll know at the beginning of the day. Okay, whatever you start off working with today, and it works for you, you stick with that. Trust me. That's I've been doing that for a long time now. You know, for those of you who are wondering how I manage with multiple grips, it is long in the tooth, guys. I'll shout at you next time. I've got a lot to say about this, but hope you got the point, guys. CK Dangerous Arm Crafts. Appreciate your time, guys. It's Tuesday, 6:30. We'll put this up right now. See you next time. Dangerous Arm Crafts.